It's game time in San Francisco. As the crowd looks to cheer on their Golden State Warriors. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. This game is part of the travel schedule for Minnesota.
And when these two teams meet, it doesn't matter what the standings look like. They are out for blood in this one.
Well, this has been fun. Rivals going at it. And when they play, even in the regular season, it takes on a playoff feel.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. Here's Edwards. Whoa! What a play!
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. And can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Here's Conley, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Picked by Randall. Pass to Edwards. Three-pointer. The Warriors pull it in.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Here's Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Yes, the hammer from Levine. That is an electric athlete.
Outside Edwards. Oh, he jumps right over Draymond Green. Wow.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skill to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Basket good.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
Pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Just 5 to shoot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, team looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
Now here's Curry. 7 points in the game. Here's the screen. This one for 3. Randall grabs the board. Timberwolves trail by 3. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam.
And there are the Warriors now with another bucket. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Edwards with it. He's got 6. Down low. Stolen. Here's Jackson Davis. Pass to Green. Over Conley. And another basket for Golden State.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Now Randall, still without a basket. Beyond the arc. They get it back.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proven to be an effective tool for them.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist number.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Both free throws good from Kuminga. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. G.A., how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach. You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Count it.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Randle left side. Three-pointers off the mark. Warriors leading by 7. Outside Curry. From deep three-point land. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
That's a 2 from Randle. Great tee that time from Green. And so it's the Golden State Warriors heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
I love how they're playing. When you combine great effort and great execution, it leads to great results.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, the Timberwolves coach, Chris Finch, said, we're a team based on movement, cutting, and fluidity. That burden also falls on Anthony Edwards to move and accommodate his teammates. For his part, Ant said his focus is being what the team needs me to be, a leader by example, and showing them that I'm coachable. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint. Curry outside. Oh, Curry so accurate from three-point range.
His efficiency throughout this game has really been something, and his team has been able to succeed in large part because of it.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Trailing by 10. Edwards. And Simmons with the rebound. One-on-one here. Levine looking around. Four on the clock. Oh, he misses the dunk.
What a contest. That looked like a guaranteed bucket.
Outside, Reed. Outside, Edwards. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up to the Warriors. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Step for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That's the first of 6 played on the road. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
Back to Simmons. Pass to Jackson Davis. Off target from three-point range.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Here's McDaniels. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Now, he was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team, fairly deep, with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
To the paint. There's 1:47 left in the first half. And here is Craig. Here's Post. And the 3 ball is good. Post has got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
Edwards with the screen. Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
On the wing, Heel. Craig sets a screen. Back to Simmons. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 12. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Simmons. Healed outside. From deep three-point land. Minnesota with the rebound. Pass to Randall. Off on the layup. Warriors leading by 12. Now, here's Moody. No scoring in this one. Bucket is good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's Randall with the drive. That's tipped. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Green with the ball. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Curry. Shoots over McDaniel. Curry can't get it to go.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
So, G.A., when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Chalk up 2 there. Edwards got 14 points.
That's their first make out of 5 attempts. It's got to be a relief.
Curry with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Edwards can't hit.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Back over to you, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Allie. It's Curry outside, and the Warriors miss again.
This is definitely not how they envisioned starting the second half.
Tries it from 19. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Timeout. In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here is Conley. Still yet to score. Back to DiVincenzo. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. On the wing, Levine. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Warriors leading by 16. Pass to Jackson Davis. Simmons on the wing. And they double up Simmons. Back to Jackson Davis. Shot clock at 6. He lobs it up, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Warriors making a switch here. And legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion. You had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
Now Conley, still scoreless. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Green, the screen. Curry gets it to go inside.
Yeah, that's just a great decision by Curry, and it's the right read at the right time.
They set the pick. Pass to DiVincenzo. Got a piece of it. And they get it back. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. 26 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here is Craig. Shot from 12. And again, it's the Warriors missing. McDaniels outside. Over Levine. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. We get going in quarter number 4. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Warriors. From the baseline. And it's in there. Curry's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Warriors. Pass to Randall. Looking to get it going. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Outside, Levine. There's a good screen with the fadeaway. They grab their own miss. Another shot. No good on the layup. Timberwolves trail by 14. It's stolen by Curry. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. To the wing right side. Into the lane.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
And the shot goes down. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
And you can see by the steal totals, they have put a lot of pressure on the opponent's ball handlers, and as a result, their defense has been so accurate.
Here's Curry. Launches it. The shot is off. Edwards looking it over. Let's lose a three. It's off target. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. It's stolen by Edwards. Flying in, it's Edwards.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
Now Curry. Outside, Levine puts up the three. Reed with the rebound.
It's just not his night from the three, but this is exactly why you can't live and die by that shot.
Oh, what a finish.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Well, defensively, you've got to put a body on him. That guy will ruin you on the offensive glass.
Left side, Edwards. Doesn't get that one. Curry with it. Picked up by Edwards. Warriors leading by 14. There's the screen. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Here's Levine. Now Curry from about 19. Yep, that goes down.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Got it!
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Warriors.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Well, you know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Stephen Curry.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Edwards with the rebound. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and played with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.